We are joined in by Prashant Pitti. He's co-founder of EaseMyTrip, and the reason why we have him on our show is because early in the morning, their organization came up with this idea that they would stop all bookings of tourists from India to Maldives. Now, let's try to understand what this means for us in terms of not having Maldives as an option. Also, what it means for Maldives in terms of its revenue share. Mr. Pitti, you were quick to take that decision, perhaps guided by or influenced by social media post Prime Minister's visit to Lakshadweep. But you know, there are infrastructure issues in India also. There is a reason why everyone, particularly the celebrities, ends up in Maldives, because the infrastructure at similar places in India, including Lakshadweep, where Prime Minister was, is not as developed. So obviously there would be some gestation period before you can divert all those vacationing tourists from Maldives to places available in India. But there would be some time. But what guided you beyond the social media influence and to be seen to be taking a nationalist position? You know, there are issues with tourism. What does this really mean for Maldives going forward?
Well, Abhishek, firstly, thank you for having me on the show. Abhishek, yes, clearly, we have seen what we have seen in the last 4-5 days, how India was derogated by multiple, ministers of Maldives. Now, we think that Maldives have just now shot themselves in the foot, but I think it was very well orchestrated. Maldives, as we know, was never mentioned by our Honorable Prime Minister while promoting Lakshadweep, which he was well within its right. Maldives, probably it's a proxy war. The way I see it is, it could be a proxy war between India and China, just like USSR and US fought in Vietnam. We believe that it could be one of the proxy wars, and it could be just the beginning of it. And we know that the current regime is very close to China. Now, of course, there is going to be a gestation period for the places like Lakshadweep, which recently got into limelight. I've been to Lakshadweep myself. It's a beautiful place, but it is going to take time, and we are doing our level best to get this into shape. We are talking to various airlines to see if we can actually get the direct connectivity to mainland India, to Lakshadweep, Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, and as if the tourist starts flocking, there will be a lot of development which we will be seeing. The current government has done phenomenal job in creating a world-class, airport within 20 months in Ayodhya. So given the speed at which this government works, we think that it is a very well possibility that in the next 5 years, Lakshadweep might actually come out as one of the top tourist destinations, not just for India, but for the world. And I also believe that maybe at some level, people in Maldives.
And what does it mean for Maldives, Maldivian economy?
See, around 30% of the entire Maldives GDP is dependent on tourism, and around 12 to 15% of that is brought in by Indians. And at EaseMyTrip, being the second largest travel portal, around 20 to 25% of all the online bookings happen from India, happens from EaseMyTrip. So by taking this stance, we are actually making a dent in Maldives GDP in single digits, but it is going to be a direct impact. The impact which by making decision, and as we knew that we are in the position of power, we also need to have the responsibility to side with the country and not really care about the profits. We are letting go of our revenues and our profits in order to stand up for the country, because for any self-respecting citizen, this seemed below the belt hit which should not have been expected.
Okay, this is something which should not be accepted, and obviously India has risen as one, and I think not just the government. In fact, the government has not done anything beyond a démarche to their High Commissioner here. It seems that the people have really gotten involved because the Prime Minister was targeted, and Maldives, unfortunately, the people of Maldives might be at the receiving end if the tourism is withdrawn. Pathakrit, you think from the side of India, there's anything else we could have done, like we handled Nepal, because you mentioned KP Sharma Oli over a period of time. In the case of Sri Lanka, we saw Sri Lanka sorting itself out because the kind of debt trap China created. How long before even Maldivians really understand? There are already murmurs of dissent against what President Muizu is doing, by the way. In fact, the minority leader or the leader of opposition, so to say, in Maldives has already called for a no-trust vote against President Muizu. But how long before the people of Maldives really realize that they have made a mistake in electing President Muizu, who ran a clear, open, out India campaign?
Abhishek, you rightly mentioned about Nepal and Sri Lanka, and I think India's neighborhood first policy would ideally not change. If something happens to Maldives tomorrow, any kind of natural calamity, I'm sure India would be the first country to go and help, as India has always done under Prime Minister Modi's leadership specifically. But what has happened, Abhishek, because of India's neighborhood first policy, irrespective of anything, certain countries had started taking India for granted, as if you can do anything to Indians, you can say anything to India, but in spite of everything, India will keep on coming to help you. And they had this thing in mind that China is vindictive, don't antagonize China. This today, what has happened is going to change the...
Brace yourselves for a revolutionary leap into the world of news with the Republic World app. We are not merely presenting a news app. We at Republic TV are ushering in a new era of digital news consumption. The Republic World mobile app has the essence of power of breaking news and the heartbeat of our impactful shows seamlessly integrated into a singular dynamic platform for you. Join us, viewers, in an experience that goes beyond conventional news reporting. Don't merely witness the news, become a part of it. Download the Republic World app, now available on both the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. Brace yourselves for a revolutionary leap into the world of news with the Republic World app. We are not merely presenting a news app. We at Republic TV are ushering in a new era of digital news consumption. The Republic World mobile app has the essence of power of breaking news and the heartbeat of our impactful shows seamlessly integrated into a singular dynamic platform for you. Join us, viewers, in an experience that goes beyond conventional news reporting. Don't merely witness the news, become a part of it. Download the Republic World app, now available on both the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. Brace yourselves for a revolutionary leap into the world of news with the Republic World app. We are not merely presenting a news app. We at Republic TV are ushering in a new era of digital news consumption. The Republic World mobile app has the essence of power of breaking news and the heartbeat of our impactful shows seamlessly integrated into a singular dynamic platform for you. Join us, viewers, in an experience that goes beyond conventional news reporting. Don't merely witness the news, become a part of it. Download the Republic World app, now available on both the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store.